Hi friends, this is Niteshkumar Biradar. Welcome to my channel. In today's class, we will discuss about how we can add the images in the HTML document. It is often an observed fact that images increase the visibility of the web pages. When we add the images, automatically the web page become very attractive. So the images that are inserted into a web page are called inline images. And images can be icons, bullets, photographs, or any company logo, and so on. There are several graphic formats that are used in today's world. However, on the web, things are a little different. The three common graphic format that can be displayed in the most of the web browsers like Internet Explorer, Mozilla, Opera, Firefox, etc. The first format is the GIF format, which is called as graphic interchange format. So these for graphic interchange format GIF images can be supported by all the browsers, and also JPEG images and PNG images are supported by most of the browsers. To add these images in the HTML document, we use the img tag. So img is a image tag. So whenever we want to add any image as an icon or company logo or photographs into the gallery web page, we need to have the img tag. So this tag is used to insert the images in our HTML document. And where exactly we want these images, that is also most important thing to be remember. So wherever we want the image in our document, there we have to use img tag. Then only in that particular place this img tag is going to display the image. So to display the content specified with src attribute, we can able to display the images. So src is a source is nothing but where exactly it is stored into our host computer. So that source we need to specify as a attribute value to the image tag, then only it is going to display. Now the supported attributes are src, and this attribute and the value is a URL which specifies the exact location of the image where it has been stored. Okay. Once we add the image, then we can also use the align attribute in the img tag, which will gives you the facility to display our image at the top or bottom or middle. Border, this attribute used to specify the border to image. It is usually measured in terms of pixels, and default is no value is specified. And by default, if you don't write the border also, the default value becomes 0, so no border will be applied to the image. Sometimes we might make some of the mistakes of not specifying accurate URL or a path, or an image name might be wrongly written, or its type is wrongly written. So that time, what exactly the alternative text should be displayed in place of graphics, that should be mentioned with the help of alt attribute. And also, to specify the width and height of the image, we use height and width. So which will use to set the width and height of the image. So it is also measured in terms of pixels. So after height and width, there is a h space and v space. So now these attributes will be used to control the gaps between or white spaces between the text and images. Okay, so if we have the text and then we are going to display image in between the text, so horizontal space and vertical space, how much we want to keep in between the text and the image, that we can specify with the help of h space and v space attribute. Now long text attribute is usually takes a certain URL as an argument where further information related to a image is stored. Okay, so related to image, whatever the information we want to store, that we can store, and with the help of long text we can access that URL. And final one is the name. So the name attribute is used to specify the name of the image, because if you are adding n number of image, then we have to know which image is used for what purpose. And if you are applying hyper uh, image text also, like hypertext, hyper images can also be used. So by clicking on the particular image, we can access the other page or other portion of the web page. For that also we require the name for a image. So the hyper images, as like the hypertext, hyper images also used to link with the other pages or with the other portion of the same web page. So therefore we also use these hyper images. So in simple terms, the image which we add into the web page, with the same image, by clicking on that image we want to open some other web pages, then we are just adding the link to that image, then that image becomes the hyperlink image. Okay, because images can also be used as a hyperlink, and images that you insert into HTML document can also serve as a hyperlink. Such images are called as hyperlinks. Okay, other images are becoming normal images. The image which serves a link is called as the hyperimage. Okay, when user clicks on such hyperlink images, the specified document or a specified file in the URL is going to be displayed. So this is how you can use the images and hyper images. So this is an example of the hyper image. Now you can see what I did in this program. So in simple terms, you will come to know how the normal image becoming hyper image. Now you can see I am directly giving the example of img tag src is the attribute equals to, in double quote I need to specify